Hey everybody, it's the doctor on one of my days where I kind of wanted to take a day off, but I also felt like giving out a little bit of something that you guys could watch, even if you wanted to or not. I'm not gonna sit here and sympathy beg for anything because that's a little played out. But this isn't gonna be like, oh, we're taking some time off. No, this is just I have noticed some exponential growth throughout this entire series that when I started getting back into doing this, and a lot of people started joining in to be a part of the whole thing, you're a lot of you are probably thinking, if a ton of people watch this anyway, the people that did subscribe were probably along the lines of, hey, this seems like something I would like. And even if I don't watch every video, then it's still fun to watch. You're thinking like, oh, it's like 9 subscribers showed up, or 20 subscribers at most showed up. But imagine if 20 people came to your house specifically and said, we really like you, and we would really appreciate being near you. No, or at least we would like to hear what you have to say on a few things, even if it is just for the joke of it. And I can't help but appreciate everything that you guys have done. Because I'm not doing a ton here. Like, I'm watching a single episode, giving my review on it, adding a little bit of jokes in. I don't want to say it's my own brand of humor, because my brand of humor is pretty much just like 19 other people's brands of humor just shoved together into a big thing of soup, and then seeing how that goes. And I can't help but appreciate that absolutely just large amounts of people have showed up. Like, when I started doing this again, I was only at like 20 subs, and I was super proud of it. It was 21, 22. So, and now we shot all the way up to 57 over the course of like not even 3 months, like 2 months. And I can't help but think that since I started putting effort into it, other people decided to come in as well. And I know I've been slacking a lot in these recent few days, or these recent few weeks, where I've been taking more than one day off. It used to be like consistently uploading once a day, every day. Hey, except for Fridays, because I take Fridays off. And I had this kind of schedule done where it would be like Fridays where I would have off. I would watch everything that I would need to review, and then I would get the scripts down. And then the next day, when I would do the filming for one of them, while it was uploading, I would watch the next 3 and then write the scripts out for those, and then I would just film it as is. But I kind of started thinking, like, I'm not going to remember a lot of what the episode is. Because you ever sit down and, like, read a book or any sort of thing, and then you just kind of, like, it all blends together, like chapters just go together, or you binge an entire show or binge an entire movie series, and it just kind of fades together. It's pretty weird, and it's hard to, like, do. So I stopped doing that after, like, a week. And then I tried to think of a better way to do it. I found out the only good way to do this is to film one episode at a time. Like, watch the material, film after watching it, and try to think of some jokes along the way to push it in. And 57 may not sound like a lot in the grand scheme of things. Like, oh, PewDiePie has 109 million people who would show up. That's the size of multiple countries just pushed together. And yeah, he does. But you can't equate, like, the subscriber count to something like this. Like, if 57 people showed up at my house and they all said, hey, you're at least worth a little bit of time in my day, even if it is just to watch you do something dumb, then that still makes me feel like people are watching these videos. I know I'm trying to make a big sympathetic spiel when this all comes to, hey, I watch these cartoons that are meant for adults, like exclusively adults, not like Berserk where it's like meant for older kids and adults who can understand themes. This is just straight up sex. That is all it is. And I'm trying to like make it into this thing, but it kind of dawned on me a little bit ago. This little microphone that you can see right here that's recording everything, I bought this and my first thought was, I want to improve the quality of what I make. And this little computer that I'm currently recording in, or this, not the computer, the camera that I got, wasn't that expensive. And I really want to get a new one that would be worth more. I'm not gonna like, oh, link to my Patreon in the description. I don't have a Patreon. I'm probably not gonna have one. But mostly because that would be a tax nightmare, because I barely know how to do them as is. Second, I don't want to take people's money. Some people can and they'll put it towards good things, but I don't have that. I don't have that mentality where people can just give me money and all I do is make them laugh. I feel like making people laugh should be free. And I really like doing what I do. And I know I haven't been the most consistent, at least in these last few days. I'm in a much better headspace than I was like a while ago when I made that video where it was just like the Google screen and it was me being sad, or that one cringy ass video from like way long ago when I was just really pissed off that I didn't do well in like a mobile game. Like, who gives a fuck like about the mobile game? But I'm in a much better headspace where I don't get upset about things that are that big anymore. And I can't help but think that doing this has helped, and you guys' positive responses. If there's a dislike on something, then my first thought is usually, oh, well, it's just somebody who didn't enjoy what I made, or it's somebody who didn't particularly agree with my ratings. That's fine. Then maybe it's about, well, maybe it's just because I didn't do as good as I could have. But then again, you know, it could mean just about anything. As long as you guys are watching these videos and they continue to do the way that they do, 40 views, 100 views, if they're really good, I can't help but appreciate them for each and every single view that it gets. And regardless of the numbers, I'll still hopefully have this mindset of thank you in every way, shape, and form. This is another one of those videos where I show up and I just show you how grateful I am that I get to be a dumbass on camera and just do what I want for fun. But I also want to let you guys know that I am doing okay. The metal helmet I use when I'm out crusading and looking around for the best of the best out there, hopefully finding more than 7 out of 10s, or at least lower than 7 out of 10s when it comes to horribleness and of how they are. I can't help but think that you guys are at least minorly thinking in the back of your head, like, I kind of want to see what his next video is. Kind of like at the end of one of those death battle videos where you watch it, and then at the very end of it, you're like, oh, that was awesome. Can't wait to see the next one. And even if it's characters that you don't care about, you still want to see what's going on. You want to learn about them, and you want to see what they'll do next. Or you at least want to see how cool the fight will be. This kind of went into a little bit of a talking session of me just saying thank you, and I want to say it one last time. Thank you, everybody out there, for watching skinny, nerdy me talk about hentai. Thank you to everybody that's been here. I appreciate the hell out of each and every one of you. So, have a nice day. Don't be a dick. There's too many of them. And wash your fucking hands. I have been the doctor, and hopefully tomorrow I'll come out with another video. Unless I'm feeling real fucked up again, and then I probably won't make one. But until next time, peace.